Does our Passito pass the 1-year aging test?
Welcome to the tasting room where we drink adult beverages
and judge them.
Today we're drinking Passito, which is basically a dried grape wine or raisin wine. Depends on who you talk to. This one is, wow, 16 to 17%. Okay, it's a year old and it's 1.004.
Our Passito has punch.
Yeah, I would have liked it to be sweeter. I remember that from way back when. But color-wise, it's a beautiful golden color.
It is a beautiful golden color.
Now, this is not a mead.
No.
Okay, a lot of people got confused when we made the Passito. It's not mead, it's raisin wine. But yeah, the color is beautiful.
Ooh.
It actually has a nice bouquet.
Yeah.
Smells fruity.
You know, the first scent, it was kind of bourbon-esque. Like, it wasn't really...
Yeah, it does. It does kind of have a little bit of a bourbon.
Bourbon.
Bourbon is a vegetable.
It's a vegetable.
51% corn by law.
Or in this case, it's a fruit. Wow. I'm surprised by that aroma.
Yeah, we had a bottle of this recently that we shared with Dad. I had like 2 sips of it and went, eh. It was like a month ago, but I don't know. Maybe this one's different.
I think the high octane is helping with the aroma.
I'm not smelling alcohol. I don't really get an alcohol smell.
What would you attribute the aroma to?
I get fruitiness.
I'm getting
and like a caramel note.
Bourbon.
Okay, I routinely drink high-proof bourbon, so I don't smell the ethanol so much anymore.
Fair enough.
So
let's see what it tastes like then.
All right, here you go. Okay, I can taste the alcohol, but not in an unpleasant way.
That's very interesting.
You know it's got alcohol.
Yeah.
But there's also like...
There's a lot of complexity. And
we had to have oak aged this.
Different layers.
There's no way we didn't oak age this. It tastes oaked.
We can look it up if you want to.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Using the calculator teacher said I would never have handy that also has the internet attached to it.
It's a tiny computer. Did you know that? You probably did. All right, I'm going to take a sip and talk about what I'm experiencing. So right up front, I'm getting a shockingly large amount of sweetness, like honey style sweetness.
Yep.
And this ended at 1.004 final gravity. So that's practically dry. So to have that intense coating sweetness up front is really quite surprising. And then that transfers into the fruit notes.
Raisins, brown sugar, water. Okay, the brown sugar. That's where some of the caramelized notes are coming from. Go Firm Fermado, Premier Rouge, 1 orange. We added Paul Masson brandy and 1 stave French oak medium plus toast. So this has had a lot done to it.
This has got all the things.
It's got fruit added to it for that little bit of pop. It's got brandy added to it for the fortification. That's how it's 17%. That's why it's 17%.
The raisin citrus combo
really
makes the fruit note that comes right after that sweet note hard to tell exactly what it is. It's definitely fruit, but what kind of fruit? I don't know. And I was trying to figure it out when he said the raisins with orange. I'm like, okay, yeah.
But also we added brandy that was already aged in oak, and then we added French oak.
Yeah.
This has a lot going on. Whatever bottle I tried a month ago did not taste like this.
You must have had a bad mental space because this is delightful.
This would not be my favorite thing. I would probably still not reach for this, but it's very interesting.
There's different categories of our brews, and we're dorks about it, and we embrace that. We're okay with that. And for this, I would like to share this with someone who wanted to discuss their experience.
Oh, yeah. This is an experience wine.
Because there's a lot going on.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. It is. And I appreciate every little...
Mm-hmm. I would also like to point out how clean the bottom of that bottle is. Because, wow. Yeah. That is beautiful.
So I'm getting the vanillin notes. Yeah. That is from the
French oak. Yeah.
I'm getting that neat fruit combo, like I've mentioned already, the combination of the raisin and the And the orange, and I think the brandy is bringing more fruit notes into it as well.
I actually get pear.
Yeah, I was trying to think like pear or plum or...
I get raisin, but not really. It's more like a dark grape rather than a true raisin. A dark grape, pear, caramel, and vanilla. It's actually very reminiscent of a bourbon.
Yeah.
It tastes like if you let a bourbon sit out for a while and a lot of the alcohol dissipates out, it actually tastes a lot like this. That's not a great description for a bourbon, but for a wine, it's actually nice because this has enough sharpness to it, enough bite.
The combination of all the other things with the brown sugar almost has like a hint of maple going on.
Yes. Yeah. That's the other thing that I kind of get from it.
I would say if you really enjoy bourbon, but not so much wine,
this might be nice.
This might be a
crossover.
Yeah. I'm surprised at how bourbony it is.
We're also drinking this at room temperature, which
Yep.
sometimes temperature can change things. I think cold it would be even better. I might like it better cold.
I think we had it cold, and maybe that's why you didn't like it.
Oh, yeah, because it was a partial bottle and
Yep.
it was cold.
Yep.
Okay, I take that back. See, sometimes making it cold isn't better.
Yeah, I found this out. I can't remember what brew it was recently. We doored it, and then we had a partial bottle, so I put it in the refrigerator.
Was it Julie's triple raspberry?
It might have been, yeah. And cold, it wasn't nearly as good. I think this is a room temperature beverage. And at that ABV, I don't really see why it needs to go in the refrigerator.
And somebody's going to ask, why is my hand bandaged? Because I'm stupid, had an accident, and ripped off a big chunk of skin from the palm of my hand.
Wear gloves.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yep, if I was wearing gloves, it wouldn't happen.
And it's amusing that I'm the one that's saying that because Brian's always giving me a hard time to wear gloves. Yeah. I was wearing gloves.
It happens. I will be fine.
There may have been whiskey involved.
That's not why, though. I didn't have enough whiskey. I had more whiskey afterwards.
But you're out there drinking whiskey and telling us what to do, and they're like, just give it to me.
Yep. Power tools and whiskey do
The
that.
aroma really, I'm getting
Really
bourbon.
does come across as like a light bourbon.
That's lovely. That's fantastic. Passito gets to be my new bourbon. Because
We can make more of it.
whiskey hurts me.
My memory of this is totally shot now. Because I remember when we first made this, I was like,
I bet you it was because it was cold.
When we first made it?
Oh, when we first made it? Yeah.
I remember when we first made it.
When we first made it, I do remember it being a disappointment because we made the raisin wine, which was a complete joke. I have a partial bottle sitting over there. It came out so lovely.
Is that what I'm thinking of? The raisin wine?
No, it was the Passito that you didn't like, but it was a cold Passito.
Okay.
The raisin wine you liked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we thought it was hysterical that we liked it because it was just supposed to be like, how many raisins can you pour in this bucket type?
Oh, that one with like 3 pounds of raisins
Yeah,
in
it
it or
was.
something?
And so Passito was, okay, our joke came out so nice.
It's supposed to be the serious version.
Let's actually get serious about it.
And honestly, I got to say, this is good. I don't know if this is what they really have as Passito in like Italy and Greece, but
I feel like based on the research that we did
similar.
for how to make Passito or how Passito is made, it was so varied.
Yeah,
I think it's very much a regional thing. And we know that from cooking that there are so very specific, particularly in Italy.
Because sometimes they literally just take the grapes and dry them, but that's making raisins. Other times, there's many different methods. I forget now. It's been a while. It's been a year. But I did look into it a lot, and we determined that using raisins from a can or a bag that we did was about as close as any method that you could be, short of growing our own grapes and drying them out in the driveway.
Which doesn't work because the neighbor's dog will come and eat them.
Yeah.
But...
and the squirrels.
And the raccoons.
The raccoons, mostly.
Yeah. I would...
This is kind of surprising.
This is lovely.
All right. But we got to put a score on this.
Numbers.
So on your screen, you should be seeing our scorecard, which goes from 1 through 11, which you don't see as the 0 for things that just totally suck. Here is my prediction. This is neither a 0 nor an 11. 1, 2, 3, 7. She likes it more than I do.
I like it a lot more than he does.
I just don't go for these kind of things. Now, don't get me wrong. I love raisins. I will actually eat raisins.
Yep.
This is okay. I agree that this is far better than I thought it was going to be. I was really expecting to not like this. Like, for instance, we have 2 tastings today, and I said, can we do the Passito first? Because I don't think I'm going to like that one. It's better to end on a high note than a low note. But this is much better than I thought.
So are we ending on a high note? Oh!
There you go. That was pretty high. It was, I think
I think I could do it a little bit higher.
That was like a G, I think.
I can do it higher, but I might hurt myself.
Okay.
We got more work to do.
Yeah, this is better than I thought it was going to be, but it doesn't like ring my bell, so to speak. That's why I couldn't put it in the great category. I put it in the upper part of good, which is very good, but it's not great in my opinion. Now, does that mean that I wouldn't drink this with some food? Yeah, I probably would. I could go for this. I
would have to say that my bell hath been rungeth. I'm really excited that it smells so much like bourbon and that I'm getting some of those flavor notes on my palate as well, because I really enjoy whiskey, but it hurts me now.
Yeah.
It does bad things to my person, which is not cool. So this way I get to reminisce about my love of whiskey and hopefully not be injured. How's that?
Wow. That's selling it right there. But yeah, this came out pretty good. You should probably make this one. Let it sit for a year, because I think it's better now than it was a year. I think a year did this good.
It melded.
Maybe even more time if you wanted to. A couple years on this would probably not hurt.
If you have a wine cellar in your basement with all the dusty things.
Yeah. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching and have a great day.
Bye-bye.